What's going on, guys? It's Gabriel Israel with Planet Agape Rack. We are here to do credit reporting scores, round number 5, build, repair, and maintain a productive credit union. Credit history. So let's get it in, guys.
Welcome to round 5. In this round, we'll talk about strategies to build, repair, and maintain a productive credit history. You can earn up to 4,000 coins. To win this round, you'll need to earn at least 3,000 coins.
A productive credit history helps you do the things you want to do, like get a loan or credit card or qualify for an apartment. Depending on your current situation, creating a productive credit history may mean taking steps to build your credit, repair or improve your credit, or maintain your credit.
Here to tell us more is our financial coach, Daniel. Thanks, Isaiah. Here's something to keep in mind. Your credit history doesn't have to be your credit future. Let's talk to some audience members to see how we can help them build, repair, or maintain their credit history. Who's up first?
Hi, I'm Maggie. I just got my first job and want to start building up my credit. What can I do?
Good question, Maggie. You have some options. With all the options I'll mention, you need to make the required payments on time. Otherwise, your efforts to build your credit could end up harming your credit. One option is applying for a secured credit card. A secured credit card may be easier to get than an unsecured one. As with any credit card, find out if there are fees and if there are ways to avoid them. With a secured credit card, you make a deposit with the financial institution that issues the credit card. The amount, often around $500, is generally equal to the credit limit. Use the card to make small purchases and pay off the balance on time. Those on-time payments can help you build a good credit history. You could also apply for a credit card from a store or gas station. Typically, credit cards offered by a store or gas station have a lower credit limit and a higher annual percentage rate. They may be easier to get, though. You could also become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. This can help you build your credit history, but only if the primary account holder manages the account well and the creditor reports that payment history to one or more credit reporting agencies for your credit report.
Thanks. Those are some useful tips for how I could start building credit. Is there anything else I could do?
Another option to help build your credit is a credit building loan. This is an installment loan, usually for $1,000 or less. Before you apply for one, be sure you can afford to repay the loan on time, including the interest. Another option is for a cosigner to apply for a loan with you. It can be easier to get approved for a loan if you have a cosigner with good credit. That's because the cosigner has to make the loan payments if you don't make them. With all of these options, be sure to make all the payments on time and as agreed.
I'm glad there are different ways I can start building my credit history. Thank you.
Let's see who's up next.
Hi, I'm Robert, and I think my credit history needs some help. I'm not sure where to start.
A good place to start is by reviewing your credit reports and spotting any errors.
I know how to order my reports. I can go to annualcreditreport.com.
That's right. You can also check your credit reports to see if you have any debts in collections. If you do, work on resolving those debts.
Do you have any tips for managing my credit cards to help build a productive credit history?
Try to use as little of your credit limit as possible. Having available but unused credit helps your credit.
Should I cancel some of my credit cards?
It depends. Having credit cards for a long time creates a longer credit history, so keep old accounts open if you can. Credit reporting agencies view a long credit history as a good thing. However, if you recently opened a credit card account and find that you don't need that much credit, you may want to cancel that account. And if you find that having too many credit cards tempts you to spend more money than you can afford, you may want to keep only 1 or 2 cards open, even if your credit scores may go down temporarily.
What else can I do?
You can contact your lender to negotiate different terms. You can also ask for an increase in your credit limit or for lower interest rates. The lender may say no, but it's worth asking. Or if you've paid your bills on time and as agreed with a creditor but missed a payment or two, you can ask your lender to delete the negative information in your account. This is called a goodwill deletion. Your lender may also waive late payment penalties. Most importantly, as always, be sure to pay your bills on time and as agreed. That's always good advice.
Thanks.
Who's our next audience member?
Hi, I've worked hard to make sure my credit history is productive. Do you have any tips on how I can maintain it?
Keep paying your bills on time and as agreed, and continue to pay down your debt balances.
What about credit? Should I apply for more credit?
Good question. Don't apply for too much credit at the same time. Applying for too much credit can suggest to lenders that you are having difficulty managing your debts. Only use the amount of credit you need. Also, keep good financial records. That will help if you need proof of an error or if your identity is stolen.
Anything else I can do?
Check your credit reports for free at least once every 12 months to ensure there are no errors to dispute. Go to annualcreditreport.com.
Got it. Thanks. This was helpful.
That's what I'm here for. I've enjoyed talking with you, Robert, and Maggie.
Thanks, Daniel. Now, if you're ready to show off your money smarts, select Let's Play.
Let's play, guys.
Let's activate the comparison engine. In this game, each of our guests will share their situations. You'll compare their choices and choose what action will likely help them create a productive credit history. Then, engage the comparison engine to see if you selected the best choice. You'll earn 1,000 coins for each correct answer. There are 4 questions, so you can earn up to 4,000 coins. Whether your answer is right or wrong, I'll explain the correct answer. Let's meet our first guest. Hello, I'm Selena. I'm concerned about my credit history. My job requires a security clearance, which includes looking at my credit reports. I've had an account in collections for a year, and I've used nearly all of my credit limit on my 2 credit cards. But I haven't missed a payment on my car loan. Which of the following actions should Selena focus on first to help improve her credit history? Is it action number 1? Stop making payments until she can negotiate down her credit card balance. Or action number 2, pay down the balances on her 2 credit cards. Or action number 3, apply for more credit cards so she has a higher credit limit.
Let's go with number 2.
That's correct. Action number 2 is the best choice. Selena should pay down the balances on her 2 credit cards. Moving forward, she should use less of her credit limits. This will help her have a productive credit history.
Hi, I'm Max. I want to rent my first apartment next year, but so far, I've never had to use credit. I've heard that I may not be able to rent the apartment I want if I don't have a productive credit history.
Which of the following actions will help Max start to create a productive credit history? Is it action number 1? Ask his parents if he can become an authorized user on their credit card. Or action number 2, only use cash to pay for the things he needs. Or action number 3, apply for every credit card for which he can find an application.
We're going to go with number 1.
That's correct. Action number 1 is the best choice. Max could start building a productive credit history by becoming an authorized user on his parents' credit card. This can help Max build his credit history, but only if his parents manage their account well and the creditor reports that payment history to 1 or more credit reporting agencies for Max's credit report.
Hello, I'm Vani. I make the payments on my 3 credit cards and car loan on time and as agreed. I just reviewed my credit reports and they look accurate. I'm about to buy my first home and I want to maintain my productive credit history so I can get a favorable rate on my mortgage.
Which of the following actions should Vani focus on first to maintain her productive credit history? Is it action number 1? Trade in her car for a new, more expensive one since she saw an ad for special car financing rates. Or action number 2, stop making payments on one credit card and make larger payments on the other 2 cards. Or action number 3, continue to check her credit reports at least once every 12 months and use as little of her credit limit as possible.
I'm gonna say number 3.
That's right. Action number 3 is the best choice. Bonnie can maintain her productive credit history by checking her credit reports regularly and using as little of her credit limit as possible. She should also make sure she keeps paying her bills on time and as agreed.
Hi, I'm Oliver. I'm driving an old car and will need to replace it soon. I'd like to get a car loan. In the past, when I've applied for loans, lenders turned me down or only offered loans with high interest rates because my credit scores are too low.
Which of the following actions can help Oliver build a productive credit history? Is it action number 1, get a credit building loan and make timely payments? Or action number 2, pay less than the minimum payment on his credit card? Or action number 3, use more of his credit limit to increase his credit scores?
We are gonna go with 1.
That's correct. Getting a credit building loan now can help Oliver build a productive credit history. As he makes timely payments on the loan, he'll establish a track record of prompt repayment of debts. That will help increase his credit scores and put him in a good position to apply for the car loan. Thanks for helping our guests. One more thing. If you're having trouble paying your debts or think you may miss a payment, contact your lenders right away. They may be able to help you. You may also be able to get help from a nonprofit consumer credit counseling service or a housing counseling agency approved by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD. You can find more information in the resources for this game. Finally, you may have heard about credit repair companies and debt consolidation businesses. It helps to know what they do and what to look out for. Be sure to ask for local references or read about others' experiences with these companies through online rating and review sites or through third parties that rate businesses and charities. Use caution when getting help. And don't confuse debt consolidation, which involves taking out a new loan to pay off some or all of your debts, with debt settlement, which is working with your creditors on an arrangement where you owe less money. Many of the businesses that offer these services charge a lot of money that you could use to pay down your debts instead. Let's go back to Isaiah to find out how you did in round 5.
Congratulations! You earned enough coins to win this round. Remember, if you're logged in and playing to earn a certificate, you need to win every round.
All right, guys. So you see, we actually finished round 5. Build, repair, maintain a productive credit history. So we actually have finished that complete round of credit reports and scores, and we'll receive our certificate. So with that, man, we say thank you for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and visit our website. We're doing great things. Looking forward to the future. Shalom.